Let's start with candidate A. You have 2 minutes. You can begin now.
Good afternoon to the examiners and fellow candidates. I believe forms of transport have transformed life today. Nowadays, there are many forms of transport that provided for us. For example, MRT, LRT, bus, car, taxi, and aeroplane. By having these transports station, we can go anywhere we want. For example, we can travel overseas by taking a flight. We only need about few hours or even one day to reach our destination. It's safe. And we can go anywhere we want accurately without wasting any time or any disturbance. For example, we can go to KL by taking a train. Instead of riding a bus or driving, we just need to take We just need to take the train to go KL, just about 2 hours. Then we can reach the destination. But if we take a bus or driving, we need about few hours to reach our destination. Furthermore, if we take a train, we can avoid the traffic jam, so we can reach our destination on time. Compared to the past, there are very limited modes of transport. The former people, they only can walk to reach or cycle to reach their destination, and it's not safe and it's time consuming. And in the past, the types of car are very limited, and not everyone could afford to own a car. So they only can walk or cycle to reach the destination, which will make very time consuming, needs their energy, and they will feel very tired.
Okay, stop. Okay, let's listen to candidate B. You have 2 minutes. You will start now.
Start already.
Good afternoon to the examiners and fellow candidates. I think that the telecommunication has had the greatest impact on our life today. Nowadays, we can use mobile phone in order to communicate with one another. For example, like in smartphone, there are a lot of apps actually you can download, like WeChat, WhatsApp, Line, Viber. All these are free and we don't have to pay any extra expenses on all these apps. If we have a mobile phone or smartphone with us, we can easily communicate with others when in urgent. If in the past, we have to use the pigeon in order to send letters to someone who lives very far away from us. If compared to the past that we are using pigeon, it's definitely very slow and it takes a longer time in order to send our message to somebody out there. But nowadays, with phones, we are able to communicate well with others even though they are very far away from us. Not only that, smartphone also helps to enhance relationship of one another. For example, if someone are forced to go out and study or work, we can easily contact them even though they are very far from us. With the help of smartphone, we can know the situation of others well, and even if they need help, we are always there to help them. Not only that, apps like Skype and FaceTime for iPhone users, we can actually see them in real. If our relatives or family members are working or studying in overseas, it is not possible for us to travel there and find them in order to know how their situation is. But with all these apps, we can see them in real. We can see how they look like recently. If compared to the past, we can really hardly see them. Like for one who live very far away from us, maybe we need to take a very long journey in order to see them. But now with all these apps, we can see them easily by just using the phone or computers.
Alright, stop. Alright, let's move to candidate C. You have 2 minutes, you may start now.
Good afternoon to the examiners and my fellow candidates. In my opinion, electrical appliances have transformed life today. As we know that there are a lot of electrical appliances nowadays, like air conditioner, heater, refrigerator, television, washing machine, and so on. And these electrical appliances really bring a lot of convenience to us in our life. For example, because of the convenience of the refrigerator, we can buy all the things in bulk like vegetables, fruits, meat, fish, and so on. And this can help us to keep the food for longer time if we keep it in the refrigerator. Because the bacteria is very inactive at the low temperature condition, and therefore the food can last longer. But compared to the past, they have to finish the food within 1 or 2 days. If they want to keep the food for a longer time, they have to preserve the food by using the preservative or salt. And the preserved food are not healthy and it may wreak havoc to our health. Moreover, like the washing machine, it brings us a lot of convenience, as we know that everyone is living in a hustle and bustle life, so we don't have so much of time to wash the clothes by using our both hands. So by throwing all the clothes into the washing machine, it helps us to save our time. But by contrast, in the past, the people have to use their both hands to scrub and wash the hand, and it may spend a lot of time to finish washing all the clothes.
Okay, stop. Right, let's move to candidate B.
A very good morning. I speak to my examiner and fellow candidates. I believe modern medicine have transformed life today. First and foremost, the comparison of old days and modern days. The old days, individuals cannot be cured immediately as the herb that they use are not very effective and there's a limit. However, in modern days, the modern medicine that they use is very effective, and this can be proven by the scientists. Secondly, the comparison of the old days and the modern days. The surgery in modern days is very accurate, and the latest surgery is laser surgery. It is precise, painless, and stable. X-ray machine, MRI, CT scan machine are example of modern equipment. However, in the old days, the Chinese physician just conclude their patient through physical appearance. They will just touch their hand, hold their hand, then they will give them the medicine. Lastly, modern medicine help individuals to improve their outlook. For example, dentists provide braces on patient to align the teeth. Secondly, plastic surgery is very popular in this era. For example, like a female, she conduct a plastic surgery, she do not need to put a very thick makeup, because after the plastic surgery she will look very young and beautiful.
Stop.